Hey there, everybody. What am I doing? I don't introduce myself on these. Welcome to Hogwarts School of Prayers and Miracles. I am here again with Rachel and Mason here.
Hello.
Hope you guys have all enjoyed the readings thus far, unless you're just jumping in now, which in case probably is a good thing, considering you would have missed last chapter and our... I still don't even know how to react to that. Like, I don't even... Well, we learned that Dean Thomas has now been upgraded to a main character. What else have we learned? I think that's all we learned in the last chapter, really. That's all I'm prepared to acknowledge.
To acknowledge.
So we will continue on here with Chapter 10, Dangerous Days Are Here. Ooh.
Ooh.
And we'll begin, as per usual, with the author's note. Hello, friends. Sorry this chapter took so long to post, semicolon. Well, I guess you didn't learn. But the instructor of my new writing class was kind enough to proofread it. I didn't take all of his suggestions, but I liked most of them. And, I hope the wait was worth it. Oh, another thing, a few good-intentioned, but misguided readers have expressed concern about my asking my husband's permission to take a class. Friends, countrymen, it is not long ago that I would have thought the same thing. Culture told me that wifely submission was demeaning, and I believed it. And I will say this, Reed created to be his help meet by Debbie Pearl, Life, and Marriage Changer. I don't even fucking... My soul is dying reading this. I thought I was gonna kill Mason with this one, but it's my soul that's burning.
Yeah, you don't know. I'm already dead.
Fuck, I've been trying to kill a corpse. I must be a Slytherin. I'm praying to dead gods. Alright, here we go. Hagrid lived in lovely little house. Hagrid lived in lovely little house on the edge of the Hogwarts campus. Not a little house, just in lovely little house.
In lovely little house.
Let's keep in mind, people, this time it was proofread.
What?
According to what she said, her writing instructor proofread this one.
No, this was not proofread.
No,
And we're already missing a fucking vowel.
Oh my god.
The little ones arrived right on time, and the delicious smell of tea and cookies was wafting outside. Smiling in anticipation, they knocked on the door. Hagrid opened the door and beamed down at them. "Welcome, Harry. I'm so glad you could come. And you brought friends." "Indeed I did," Harry said, and gestured at the upstanding young fellow to his left. "This is Dean Thomas, a Gryffindor hat." "Pleased to meet you," Dean Thomas said intelligently. You know, for all the intelligence this guy has, I'm suspecting he might be a Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
And those evil, dirty, misogynistic bastards. Hagrid smiled at the little one, impressed. "This is Hermione, another Gryffindor hat," Harry said, motioning towards the girl on his right. "You probably should know who this is, but just reminding you." Hermione smiled shyly and waved. Charmed, Hagrid waved back. "And this is Ronald." Ronald looked up sheepishly from where he stood behind the trio. He could sense that Hagrid was truly a man of the Lord, in a way that no one in his family, or perhaps the entire Slytherin hat, was. To be in the presence of such piety was humbling for a little one such as this.
Run all the way, sir.
Hagrid noticed the green and black hat, but didn't comment. Instead, with true mercy and compassion, he opened the door wide to let all of them in, tripping Ron on his way in. Glad to meet all of you. Please, come in. The four little ones filed in. The inside of Hagrid's house was tastefully decorated. The curtains were plaid. What is with this woman in plaid? Every fucking thing. Every fucking piece of fucking... Every shirt she has mentioned, every piece of decor is all plaid.
Don't you know? Plaid's it.
And chest hair everywhere. What is with it? Big manly hands and plaid.
Plaid.
Everyone's a lumberjack in this fucking universe.
Ow.
I'm willing to bet Voldemort will be dressed in stripes. Oh no, Luna wore tie-dye, so I guess it's not all bad.
Peace signs.
The curtains were plaid, the walls were wood, and a bare rug covered the floor in front of the fireplace. Mounted above the mantelpiece, in a place of pride for all to see, was a moose's head. An oaken table in the center of the kitchen was set for 5, and the kettle on the stove was just starting to sing. So he already knew that 5 were coming.
Yep.
Well, 4 were coming, including himself. You have a very lovely room of death.
Oh my god.
This is a nice place you have, Harry commented. It really is, Dean Thomas said intelligently. Again, with the intelligently. What the fuck is up with this kid? He's have a brain the size of a small planet. This guy, every fucking thing this guy says is just intelligent.
You have a very lovely place.
Hagrid grinned with pride. Thank you. I live by John 15:19, of course, but I try to keep it tidy. Harry, Dean Thomas, and Hermione nodded knowingly. Ron just didn't get anything, I guess. In a few minutes, they were all seated at the table while Hagrid passed out his famous chocolate chip cookies. They munched on the delicious morsels as Hagrid poured the tea.
What the?
Something in game, or are you reacting to this ridiculousness on the screen?
No. Just go. I'll try to keep my stuff together.
I say you could just pray for one of those delicious chocolate chip cookies.
I just had a load of stupidity happen, but this is pretty stupid too.
There's a lot of that going around today.
Yep.
Wow, another short chapter. Okay. How's school going? Hagrid asked. Quite well, Harry replied. Just then, the timer buzzed. More cookies, the little ones cried in delight as Hagrid got up to get them. Let's keep in mind here, this chapter is called Dangerous Days Are Here.
And we have cookies.
It's... Well, you know what? The dark side does have cookies. So, I guess dark days are coming. Cookies alive. While Hagrid was getting the cookies, Harry's eyes fell on a newspaper Hagrid had left open. The headline of the front page read, Voldemort spotted at Hogwarts? Would you look at that? Dean Thomas murmured observantly, picking up the paper and scanning it. As he read, he whispered the article's terrible words. Voldemort was spotted by several students yesterday at Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles. This is the man who is trying to put a bill through to Congress to stop Christians from practicing their beliefs. If passed, homeschooling will be illegal. Christians will be put in jail, maybe even killed, unless they say the Bible says what Voldemort wants them to say. Saying Merry Christmas or hanging up the 10 Commandments will put you in a re-education program. Yeah, 'cause America fucking hates that shit.
We do.
Oh yeah.
Loathe it.
We just fucking hate it. Christmas. Hate Christmas. Bah! Humbug. Another
Oh, there you are.
Scroogeisms. When Dean Thomas was finished, Hermione burst into tears. Harry gave her an innocent, friendly pat on the boobs.
Why?
I'm bored.
On the boobs.
I just love that word. It makes everything funny. How could anyone be so angry at God? Well, he allowed this to be created. That's one reason. I don't know, Harry declared tentatively. He's a horrible person. Dean Thomas nodded sagely and muttered to himself in disgust. First, they try to change the Pledge of Allegiance. Now they don't want us to be Christian. Next, they'll be killing us all. Well, escalating quickly, I guess. It's a bad time to be a true Christian in America, even though this should have originally taken place in Britain.
Yeah.
Ronald sat in guilty silence as he watched his new friends fearing for the future. He was beginning to wonder just what sort of hat he had chosen. And that's it.
Oh, okay.
That's
It?
Yeah, that's it.
Huh.
Short chapter.
Very short chapter.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You guys just want to move
Animals
on?
are going off. Hold on.
All right.
Well, keep going.
I'm gonna say we're probably just gonna roll right on into chapter 11, considering how short that was. Hi there everybody, your friendly narrator here again. If you liked this video, why don't you go ahead and leave a comment below or click that like button to let us know. If you have a story you'd like to hear us read on the show, we'd love to hear about it, but there are a few rules about what we can and cannot read on the show. Firstly, we will not read anything containing explicitly violent or sexual content. This means no porn or torture fics will be read on this show at any time. We will also not be reading any My Little Pony or Homestuck fanfiction, mostly because I do not know what Homestuck is. Anything outside of those 4 stipulations will at least be taken into consideration, so send us a link via YouTube Messenger, or send us an email at MysterySkypeFanFiction@gmail.com. We are always looking for shorter, completed fanfictions, so those will have a much better chance of being read, so bring on those one-shots. We are especially looking for content from fandoms we have not had on the show yet, and the crazier the concepts, the better. From all of us here at Mystery Skype Fanfiction Theater, thank you for listening. The curtains were plaid. What is with this woman in plaid?